What's up, guys, and welcome to the first episode ever of Supermoto Sunday. Yeah! How's everybody doing today? This is going to be a new series we're going to start on the channel where we just kind of ride around and talk to each other. I'll ask you guys some questions, you ask me some questions. That's how this is going to work. You got it? Just kidding. That sounded super aggressive, but that's what we're going to do basically. So yeah, let's hop on the bike and get going. So guys, we got a couple things going on I wanted to talk to you about. Number one, I have a work trip I have to do next week for a few days. So that should be fun, heading out to Atlanta, Georgia. Been out there before, quite a bit actually, and so it's not a new place for me. Excited to get out there and finally get out of town for a little bit, even though it's a work trip. Should be pretty fun. It's only for a few days, so that should be nice. I'm not gonna have any time to get a bike or rent a bike out there, which is kind of unfortunate, but maybe next time. For those of you guys that live in Atlanta, drop a comment below and let me know where I should ride next time I get out there. I'm thinking about doing a build series on the channel. So I was out this past weekend looking at some different motorcycles and I ran into the Triumph Bobber. Take a look at this picture here. I absolutely fell in love with the look of this bike and I think it'd be a really cool addition to the channel. But then I started thinking, well, you guys seem to love the videos I do where I work on things, so add parts or do that sort of stuff. I started thinking if I should get a 2014-2015 Yamaha Bolt and maybe converting that into a bobber style bike. What do you guys think about that? Also, I was thinking about a couple different motorcycles as well. I was thinking about maybe a Harley Davidson Sportster 1200 conversion. I know you can do Yamaha, I think it's the VMAX, if I'm not mistaken, conversions. I know there's a lot of different cruisers you can convert to bobbers, but let me know in the comments below what you guys would like to see on the channel as a conversion. I think I'm pretty set on doing something like that and it would be pretty fun. I thought about just buying the Triumph and adding that to the channel and the fleet of motorcycles and doing some upgrades on that, but to be honest, it's a little bit pricey. You know, I think I could buy and customize the bike much cheaper than I could just straight up buy a Triumph bobber. So what do you guys think about that? Leave that in the comments. Secondly, I figured I'd throw this out there. Our channel's pretty new and pretty young, and so I thought maybe a Q&A would be kind of nice. So any questions you have for me, leave those in the comments below and I'll respond to those on the next Supermoto Sunday. I think that'd be kind of fun. But hope everybody had a good week. The weather here in Texas is finally getting good. We're in the 70s pretty much every day. It's sunny. Looking forward to the spring riding season. Again, we have some really cool stuff planned. James and I have a camping trip we're gonna do. That's gonna be probably sometime in April that video will come out. I'm excited for you guys to see that and get some feedback on that. But I think that'll be really fun, if anything, just to get out and do some camping. It's been a while. I think the MT07 is pretty much done from a mod perspective. We've got the exhaust on there, we did the power commander, we did the tidy tail, we have done the frame sliders. We've done a lot of different mods already on that bike. So I think it's pretty much done. But if there's anything else you guys would like to see on that bike, drop that in the comments below on this video as well. Thank you guys so much for all the love that we've been seeing on the channel lately. Really pushing for that 250 subscriber mark. I think we're at about 165 at the time of recording this video. If you haven't done so though, please subscribe to the channel. That would help me out a lot and that'd be really cool if we could continue to grow the Urban Moto community. Again, got some different ideas for the channel that I think you guys might like. We're gonna try some different things as we get into the springtime here as well. As for the DRZ, it's not going anywhere. I think we're gonna keep that on the channel pretty much forever. But I will say two things. Number one, we have a really cool wrap coming for this bike. I'm working with a company in Dallas that is gonna help me do a full wrap on this bike. I think it's gonna be incredibly awesome, full custom wrap. But that being said, I have been looking at the KTM 690 SMCR. more and more lately for that number one, fuel injection, a little bit more power. And also I have been looking at the Honda 450 RL as well. I know that bike's a couple $1,000s cheaper than the SMCR, but the KTM is that 690, and boy, is that a beautiful sounding engine and a beautiful running engine. So I don't know if we'll be switching out to those anytime soon, but for the time being, the DRZ, the Dizzer, as it were, is not going anywhere. It's going to stay on the channel. And holy crap, it's windy! I think this is my turn. No, it is not. Yes, it is. Damn. Oh well. We'll make the next turn. Because we will not be sitting in that mess. No siree. So I do love the MT07, but I'm already toying around with the idea of selling that and getting something different, as well as the possible bobber build on the channel. So I've got some ideas, but I'm not going to give you guys any hints right now. I think I'm going to keep the MT07 for a while. You guys seem to enjoy that on the channel, and it seems to be a pretty popular bike these days, so I think I'm going to hang on to it for a little bit. But that being said, it won't be a perpetual fixture on the channel like the Dizzer is here. But still loving the DRZ. I think this is a great bike. If you guys watch my 5 things I love, 5 things I hate video, I really struggled to find 5 things I hate about this bike. I think it's a little bit heavy for the power it offers. I think the carburetor is ridiculous, and I think as we're about to get on the highway here, having a 6th gear would be very nice. But other than that, I think this bike is just tried and true, good platform with modifications out the wazoo. And you guys seem to agree with me, those of you that have had these bikes. What's cool about the DRZs as well is you can find these things like early to mid 2000s versions of these for, oh my gosh, like the, you know, $3,000 to $4,000 mark in pretty good condition. So if you're looking for a DRZ, definitely look for like an older model. You can work on these things super easy. And let's go 6th gear. Oh wait, there is none. And then yeah, they're just really, really cool bikes and really easy to work on, and I highly recommend getting one of these. But we'll hit you guys in a few minutes when we get off the highway here. Horsies! What's up, horsey? Do horsies lay down? What? I thought horses only like slept standing up. I don't know anything about horses. A little trike, that's pretty cool. Like a Harley Davidson trike. You know, I've never ridden one of those, but I'd love to get my leg over a trike at some point. I think that'd be pretty cool. I think it's Polaris that has the reverse trike. I don't know what it's called, but it's got the 2 wheels up front and the 1 wheel on the back. Not the slingshot, not the car version, but the bike version. I saw one of those for sale on Facebook Marketplace, and I was like, man, it's like a 600cc or something. I think it was like 5,000 bucks. I was like, I wonder if you guys would like that on the channel, and I was like, nah, it's probably not my demographic, and you guys would probably laugh at me forever, perpetually, for all time if I got something like that, so I decided against it. Probably a wise decision. Dude, I want to drive that freaking thing. Please let me drive it. Heavy machinery and Urban Moto are not a good combination, but I still want to drive it. Oh, I did order an RSC, I think it is, clutch for this bike, so I'm excited to get that in. A 1-finger clutch. I am a big fan of those. I was going to go over the center of that, but not with all that gravel on it, I'm sure not. But anyway, guys, I hope you enjoyed this first ever episode of Supermoto Sunday. And if you did, please hit that like button. Next week on Supermoto Sunday, we'll answer some of your questions in our Q&A, and we'll talk about the potential bobber build. So let me know your thoughts on that as well. Thank you guys so much for watching. If you liked the video, please hit that like button, subscribe to the channel, and don't forget to click that bell to get notified when more videos come out. Thank you guys so much for watching. We will see you in the next video. Later.